Hi, everybody. Happy Friday. Good afternoon. I'm going to get this out of the way. And like it said in the description, we're going to be doing some painting here on the gel plate. And we're going to be using tissue paper to pull it off with. So this is going to be a new experience. I watched a wonderful video from Carrie the Crafter, Carrie Griffiths. And he's really easy to follow and very easy to watch. So I'm hoping I'll learn something from his stream and can share it with y'all. So let's just see. I'm going to work again. I'm going to work with fall colors because that's where we're at, and all the kind of want to get all that type of paper done to where it can go into different projects. Hi, Lisa. How you doing? You'll be lurking. Not a problem. You feeling better? Are you feeling better, Lisa? I hope so. So let's get going with some paint here. I'm going to use some red. Oh, that's good. I'm glad you're all feeling better. I'm using my big plate today. I'm using my 8x10. I usually use the 5x7, but because of what I'm working with, I wanted to give myself a little more room. Good deal. That's good, Lisa. I'm glad you're doing great. I clogged up blue. Some clogged up blue paint. There we go. A little bit of this here. Some blue. I might probably be wearing a lot of this off, but I'd rather have a little bit too much than too little, especially working with tissue paper. Let me just kind of get this. I'm just using this as a first pull. It's not really the colors I wanted, but I want to get this out of the way. Being this, I may turn this way. I think I will actually turn it this way. Get some more of this paint off. Give this a try. Now just lay it down. Lay it down and smooth it as you lay it down. Smooth it out. Smooth it down. It's going to be wrinkled. It's okay. That's what he kept saying anyway, is that it's okay if it wrinkles. It's okay. Just lay it down. Don't rub it a lot. Just kind of put it down there and gently pull it back up. And he said very gently that this, if it's going to tear, this is when it's going to do it. Not bad. A lot of pulling from the white, but that was because of the crinkling of the paper. Doesn't look like there was too much paint. Just good, because if there was, the paper would have stuck to it. So that's good. Let me see if I can lay this out a little bit so y'all can see it. Here you go. Got that over here. Being on the tissue paper, it should dry pretty quickly. So that's something to think about too. I am going to put some more red, blue, yellow, a little bit of green. I do not have any green except the blue-green, the bluegrass green. I don't like that idea, but you work with what you got. So maybe some orange. Let's try some orange. over here, here. Let me get this done real quick, because I can tell today that this paint is going to dry really fast. So I'm trying to get the drops on there and not dilly-dally. That's a little too much paint. Okay, let's get this poured out. Get more pour just to make sure that we're doing good. It's not saying that. Get some paper down. So, slowly putting it down. Oops. See if I can get that up and drop it again. Get that and go out of it. Okay. Alright. Got that layered out. Put it on there and peel it up. That's pretty. You did pick up some of the blue, which is fine. Watching to make sure it doesn't pull. You don't get any tears from that. Keep going. Just watch out for paper crinkling. I'm actually going to move my chair too, to where that will go. Just kind of lay this gingerly over this so you can see it. It didn't turn out too bad at all. Let me turn this over here. What I'm going to do with this, I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to be putting some leaves on top of it and pulling that with paper, and then I'll go back with the tissue paper and pull that up. They turned out nice, didn't they? Like I said, I watched Carrie do it, so I got really inspired watching him that it's okay, I can do this. Oh, what is going on here? Hold on just a second, guys. I've got 2 computer screens or 3 up. I don't know how. All right, there we go. Hold it from laying my mouse over there. Right, let's do some more pouring on. The broom worked really well, so I'm going to use just a little bit of it again. Just little drops of everything. And as long as we're working with the same colors, I'm not going to be worried about cleaning the gel plate off. And when we start changing colors a lot, then I'll go ahead and clean it off. But right now, we don't need to. Mm. Mm. Let's get this wiped off. Okay. I believe I did that. Make sure you don't put your burr down on top of the paint. Make sure you always put it up. I didn't put any orange in this, dang it. That's okay though. It's still blending good. can get this one. I am going to use regular paper on this to get it and to also pick up any of the excess because I haven't used it. I just don't trust myself to pull with stuff under it. I really don't. Now, because I'm using regular paper, I can leave it on and not worry about it as much. Just make sure that I get the leaves down where they'll print good. Okay. Real good. Well, you'll see that. Look real good. Let me hurry up. Get this up. Get these pulled up real quick. Go. And I don't know if I'm going to even get anything off this plate with this tissue paper. I don't know. But we're going to try. We're just going to try and see what we can do with it. Make sure that I've got it smoothed out as much as I can. And let's pull it up and see if we get anything. No, we're getting nothing. Paint's too dry. Okay. It's not going to stop me at all. I'm just going to lay this aside over here. I'm going to use some cream. What's this? Buttermilk. Some buttermilk on this. Let me try it over here. Here we are. I'm going to try to pull this again with this tissue paper. So I'm going to lay it down. I'm going to have some wrinkles in it, but that's okay. That is okay. Carrie could do it so smooth. He just lay it down and it'd be so smooth. I'm a little jealous, but he's been doing it for years. And this is my first try at it, so I'm not going to complain. Ah, paper's peeling off. Dang it. Come on. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Gentle, gentle, gentle. You are getting some of the leaves, which is great. Right now, I do not see any of the paper as far as peeling. I'm hearing the paint letting go. That's good. Too smooth. Pull. So there's one leaf there. And I'm being very quiet, and I'm concentrating on pointing this and trying not to tear the paper. So I'm sorry if I'm being too quiet. Put this up here. Let me go backwards here. Great pull. Really like it a lot. Didn't rip the paper. And for the very end, and praising God. Come on, you can do it. Take the paint. If you want to have the paint, but not the paper. Look, we got one hole. Looks like we got one. Then again, it may not be a hole. Let me look. No, that's paint pickup. That's not even a hole. Okay, let me kind of put it out here so y'all can see it. I don't know if you can see. Hi, Cindy. I am pulling paint with tissue paper. First time trying it, so it's a little nerve-wracking, but it's doing okay. It did get the print that I wanted. Maybe not as bold as I wanted it, but it's, I still got it, so that's cool. Put that over there. I'm going to clean up this pad or this plate real quick. Where's my black at? There it is. How you doing, Cindy? Yeah, this is an 8x10. This is an 8x10. I have an 8 when I got my 7 by 5 by 7. I got an 8x10 also. They both came together, which was really cool. Let me squirt some paint on this and get it cleaned up. I'm really not used to using this gel plate at all because I usually save to the 5 by 7. You're starting 2 new journals, and you got of course you've got the signatures already done. You haven't done journals in a while though, Cindy. I bet you're glad to get back to it though. You can usually put one out in a day or 2 days time. You can usually get one out. It's been a couple of months. I didn't think it'd been that long, but I knew it'd been a while. I didn't know it'd been a couple of months, but with all the other stuff you've been involved in and we've been involved in, it doesn't surprise me that it's taken that long. That's been that long. Excuse me. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this up with another just plain paper. Just dry a little bit. See if I can get some of this paint off there. That way we can start with something else. I was going to use some stencils today, but I wanted to basically keep it very simple until I learned how to work with the. I expected, to be honest with y'all, to have a bunch of tissue paper all over my gel plate because I was doing something wrong, but it seems to be doing okay. I didn't bring any stencils out though, so we'll probably do that Monday, if not next Friday. There we go. pull this plate. It's not getting the grungy edges, but that's okay. Let me see if I can get some more of this, though. Let me see if I can pick up some more of that. Picked up a little bit more of that. It's a little different for me to pull these off too, because I've got the plate setting differently than I'm used to having it set. And I may have to turn it back. I did it this way to see if I couldn't work easier with the tissue paper. All the thought is a clean off page. Get all the paint off the plate there. I do not know how this is going to work. Let me have a think. I'm going to wipe this off real quick. Sorry about the squeak. Now I am going to turn this back around this way. Oops. There we go. Trying to see, we have that Painty, the one we did with fall colors. Let's see which one's better. That one is. Now I want to see if I can't get. Let me think. Okay, I'm going to try it. I'm going to put some more black on here. Put the leaves back down on the black. Pull it up with some paper. Get all that excess black off, and then quickly put the tissue paper on it to where I might just put the, no, not yet. I don't know how this is going to work. I really don't. So, this here. And here's this here. Okay. Okay. Well, there's a shadow. Get these off real quick. I'm going to put it down on this one. Put it laid down. Rub it a little bit. Pull it right back off. And the paint's too dry. And the paint was already too dry to pick anything up. Dang it. Okay. some out. Let's try something else with this. It's going to be ugly like that and not pull up where I want it to. I'm going to use just the brown. The black, it should. No. I'm going to use this buttermilk. With that black, the black should pop out from behind this buttermilk. I'm thinking anyway. I'm going to keep it a little bit darker. Make sure I got paint on everything. My paint, for some reason, is pooling, excuse me. It's pooling, and I don't like it. It's leaving like splotches, splotchy. And I don't like it. Let's try again. They cover all this up if we do a light coating, so that's okay. Alright. Give it a pull. There we go. Still getting some of the different fall colors through, but not as much as I would like, but I'm not quite sure how to do what I want to do. There we go. And if for some reason I want to do something different, if you look at behind it, I still have the fall colors on the back end of it. Now, let me see what I'm going to do. Let's just go for another autumn pull. Another autumn looking pull. See what we can get. Especially with this cream, with the buttermilk on here. It might be interesting to see what we can get. Too much paint over there. Gonna have to get me some green paint. Especially with the holidays coming, I'm gonna be wanting to pull a lot of blue, greens, reds, yellows, stuff like that. Just a drop of blue right here. Not much. Some yellow. Put this yellow here and get a little more green in here and some of that blue green. Okay. Let's put this over here. Like go. I won't add any orange, I'll just add a little yellow over here. And a little dot over here. There we go. Let's see how this turns out. It is just pooling and I don't know why. Another piece of tissue paper here. Put it right there. Didn't miss the edge over on that other side. I may even got 2 pieces of paper. Yes, I did. Let me put this over here. There we go. Go ahead and pull this up gently. I was just about to rip that off like it was regular paper. Sure was. I was just about ready to rip it off. Okay. Going a little faster because I've got a little more confidence in myself that if anything's going to come off, it's the paint. Because I had it too thick in places, or there was a fold or something. Interesting. Let me show you this side, and I'm going to also show you, let me see if I can do this, show you the other side also. I mean, it's hard to see. I think after they dry and I do a flip through, you'll see what I'm seeing. Looks like I can use either side of this tissue paper. All right. Let's get some yellow in here. Some more yellow. Brighten this up a little bit. It seems kind of... Okay. Like, I don't know how Carrie got it where it was so smooth. I mean, he did it and it was so smooth. I think it's just the newbie of me doing this that's getting me. Uh-oh, I've got paper coming off. I had a ripped twine. But I caught it. Need to catch it for it. But the ends are trying to rub on me, these. Only that one little pull up top that kind of broke through, which is cool. Okay, let me lay this out so y'all can see it. It's really not all that, but it's, I mean, it's a good pull for what it's doing, what the plate's doing today. It's a good pull. What I'm going to do is I am going to come over here. I'm going to get some of this bluegrass green, get it on top of all this. And then all I'm going to do is I am going to make some texture. Let me see what I have close by. Okay. I don't got anything on the plate. I can do this. Just use this doily here to leave us some grunge, and then we will see if we can't tissue paper that. don't know if it's because of the way I'm brewing or what, that it's, oh, the paint seems to be pulling up today. Just leaving that mark where I put it. Lay down really good. Glue it down. My plate isn't that new. I have not used it that much, and it could be that. So I'm gonna try some tissue paper. I really have not used this plate hardly at all. I mean, I think I've used it. Did two or three. I think I've done 2 or 3 pulls as far as sets of pulls, like I'm doing now on this, and I am going to kind of try to get this through a little bit, real quick, like. So I can go ahead and pull that off and pray that it doesn't stick. All right. Not a bad. I could have pressed a little harder probably and rubbed a little more, but with the tissue paper, I'm still unsure of myself. So I'm trying to get things done up as quickly as I can. Let's see if I can get this again. You know what? I'm gonna let it sit. I'm gonna let it sit. Put some more paint on it and see if we can't pick it up with that. Pick it up with a okay. See if we can't pick one of this doily up. Maybe a little more paint there. Like that. Okay. Let's see what we get. It's sticking a little bit. Let's see what we're gonna get on this. Come on. Come on. Don't rip. Don't pull up this plate either. Come on. I don't know if y'all could see it or not, but the plate was lifting off the acrylic. And because of the crinkle and everything, it didn't show through. Wah. Well, to me, I know now that to get the prints I want, like from the door and everything, I need to use regular paper until I get more able to figure out the paints and what color will blend well and pick everything up. If I'd have picked this up with that pale one, it probably would have picked up better. I don't know. I was trying to go dark because of how the paint was kind of dark. You know, kind of go a little darker to where it would shine through, but I should have went with a lighter paint. But it is what it is. Let me put this over here. Not bad at all for just trying it out. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right down here. Right down there. That's bluegrass. I want some turquoise. Let's see where my turquoise is. There we go. See how much more paper. I've got one more sheet of regular paper. Just kind of getting it on little spots. That was too close over there. I already know that. Let me put this right. A little dot there and a little dot here. Right. I may not have enough paint on this plate. Thought I had, but the doily is sucking it up. Okay. Here. There we go. We'll just put another club on there. Doing my best to get all the around it, but it's not doing it well. Let me just get it stuck in here like this. Make sure we get it everywhere. I'm going to try this. I'm going to see how it does. See if we can get it. So I did pick up the doily with it. Okay. Let me lay this down over here. I didn't even think about that. Let me gently pull this off. The doily's ripping. I didn't know if it was the paint, the paper, or the doily, but it's the doily. So this is the last time I will use this doily. I will set it aside for future use in other things, but here's the doily. It has met its last round. Put it over here and let it dry. Pick off the pieces of it. I can do it without messing up the other. Let me see. Here we go. Almost had it. Almost had it. The fact that I was able to do that is amazing. And here's this one. Here's that one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clean this off. We'll do a quick run through, and I'll let y'all go for the weekend. We don't want to hang out too long. It's Friday. It's Friday afternoon. We want to go and play. Not that I'm not playing, but I'm sure y'all would like to go play. Let me do one more pickup with this buttermilk. See if we can't get this picked up. Then we'll do a main pickup as far as getting the plate cleaned off. I'm wondering if it's my plate that's bubbled up or something. Okay. See what we can do here. Okay. There we go. I'm getting a lot of paint peeled off, and that's because it's dry. The paint is really dry, and I'm just praising God that it's actually pulling up without the paper sticking to it. That the only paper we had that stuck today was the doily, which I'm shocked that was the only paper. I thought for sure I'd have tissue paper I was having to clean up after we got done today. There we go. That's what this looks like. How you can still see that doily in there. A little mess up because of the crunchies and whatnot, but not bad. Not bad at all. Let me let that dry. Let's get some black in here and get this cleaned up. Well, it may be now that I'm noticing that I put a lot of paint on with the black, and it's really wearing nicely. That may be what it is I'm using, because of what I'm doing, I was using a lot less paint. But what it may need to be is that when I first start, I need to put a lot more paint on and then wire it off. Let's get this down here. Maybe we can pull some of this stuff off also. Last bit of true paper. Not a bad cleanup at all. Just have to wipe it down a little bit. Considering what all was on the plate, I'm very happy with this cleanup. Go. Let's just clean up. Be cool though to use. It's gonna be fun to use that. There. I'm gonna do a quick. Actually, I can do this after we get off. Let me just get that before I stick it in myself here. Okay. So let me put this to the side. I'm showing everything. Here's the pull off for the doily. Really did real good. I'm very pleased at how this stuff went today. Seeing that I hadn't used this tissue paper before. And this is regular Dollar Tree paper. This is just tissue paper that I bought at Dollar Tree. It's nothing special. It's nothing that I thought, oh, I'll get some of this. No, it's just Dollar Tree. Now here's the doily we used. You can tell where the paint come off of it, and that it has seen better days. But yes, it will be going on some other things. It will be being used on probably an ATC card or something. It will be going onto something. And it's still a little damp, so I will apply that over here. Let me just go ahead and put it back on. Everything else is dry. Here's one of our first attempts. Trying something, didn't work. That's okay though. Here's our doily. Here's trying to get those leaves again. Didn't quite make it. Let me show you the back too, because like this one, you can turn it over and get some really cool stuff off of it. But the front's not bad to get some stuff off of. Once again, here's this one. And again, you can flip it over. And Kerry had stencils out, and he'd take these papers, he'd get the stencils done, pull them off the plate, put this down on here, and rub it on there, and you'd have the stencil over this. And it was so cool, but my paint dries too quick. It just dries too quick for me to do it. At least from what I was doing. It may be that I need different paint, or I need to work on it more. Here are the leaves. We're able to get that. Then you turn it over, you get this really cool autumn color. I'm not sure what I'll do with this. I'm thinking I will probably cut out the flowers and then play with the rest of this to see if I can't get that autumn stuff to pop up more. Get those leaves off there and then try and play with it a little bit more. There's some more leaves. Let me put it closer here. You can see the leaves in this one. I pulled it up with buttermilk, and maybe if I'd pulled it up with something else, it'd be better to see. Here's just a pull. It's just something to, just to play with, trying to get my hands used to it. And I think this was my very first pull. I think this was our very first pull. Was this right here? Just trying to figure out how it feels. And these are the page papers. Clean off shadow of the leaves. Another shadow of the leaves. And just a clean off page. It's a clean off page. And that is it, y'all. That's all we got done today. And it's quite a lot, seeing that we were doing tissue paper. And I was so nervous. But thank y'all for coming and for spending time with me today. And I'm very surprised at how good everything did turn out. Thank you for everybody that's in the balcony hanging out with us. I thank you that you decided to come in, even though you didn't let me know. And I will see y'all, if not sometime this weekend for our Happy Mail showing, I will see y'all Monday. Bye, y'all.